If there's an issue, we're going to fix it. We don't have to go nickel and dime the customer. Now, here are some challenges for if we do the red carpet. And one is we're going to have to store the lights, right? There are lights. You can leave them with the customer, but I probably wouldn't do that, because if they don't come back with you, you're not going to be like, hey, give me my lights back. This is also why we charge the $8 to $12 a foot, is because it does have to cover storage, and you might need 2 or 3 storage units or a big building. And so storage is one that you have to be able to keep going. And then maintenance, if there's any issue with the lights, you're going to fix these lights. So these are all things that we can do. Again, if there's any warranty, if you're doing the selling lights, do you go each service call? Is that going to be on you, or is that going to be on the customer? Because it's technically their lights. So if you go back and fix their lights, then that's where that is going to go with that. So those are some key advantages. Now, here are some things that if you do sell lights, and I do know some people that sell lights that have had very good success with it, but one of it is you got to make sure you're charging enough. And when I mean charging enough for the upfront, you're charging $14 to $16 a foot. And then you might do it at, hey, these are your lights, and we will install them at 50% off. So if you're at $16 a foot, you're still doing okay, and you're making all your profit up front. And that is one way that you can sell it. Now, here are some things that you have to think about. If things go wrong and things break and bulbs go bad or whatever, who replaces that? And so that's something that you're going to be coming back year after year being like, Miss Jones, there was 2 bulbs broken in a strand of lights. Are you going to eat that cost? Or are you going to just sit there and take it and be all right with that? And so these are some things that you can do. One other thing that you will have to do, and this is probably to your state, but if you're selling the lights, you're going to need to do sales tax on it. But if you do have to sell the lights and you buy from christmaslights.io, you will be able to do your reseller license. You'll have to get it through your state. You give us a number, and then that way you're not having to pay 6, 7, 10% on taxes, because they're going to have to pay it. So you're not having to take the hit that 6, 7% and then add it to it. So that's another way that you are going to have to do when we are dealing with the selling model. So the selling model does work. I'm not going to say it doesn't. It definitely is something that there's some people that just want their own lights in that. Now, I wouldn't install someone else's lights, but these are things that you can look at as we are going and figuring out whether we want to sell or not.